pral acheter caleçon pour vous, yo pote fruit de l'homme, l'el vini, aurait pour tout fait, parce que c'est caleçon à eau, mettez. Moi, c'est qu'on a le camarade, c'est la belle vogue. Toujours, ouais, au caleçon fait, caleçon petit sac. Avec un ancien sac farine ou à Dinor, ou toujours un lion sous cuisseau. Dans quel caleçon à eau, t'es qu'on y est? Pas me répondre, ça fait. Y'a pral acheter caleçon pour vous, yo pote fruit de l'homme, l'el vini, aurait pour tout fait, parce que c'est caleçon à eau, mettez. Moi, c'est qu'on a le camarade, c'est la belle vogue. Toujours, ouais, au caleçon fait, caleçon petit sac. Avec un ancien sac farine ou à Dinor, ou toujours un lion sous cuisseau. Dans quel caleçon à eau, t'es qu'on y est? Pas me répondre, ça fait.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Karen Gill, your host of KG22. Today we are live on Nostrand Avenue at 1886 at the local of St. Jerome High School for Life of Hope. Stay tuned. We're going to introduce you to many of the people in our community, especially one of our city council members. And within them, they have a lot of guests, and also they have some students that are going to present you all the information they need to know about what's going on in our community on this Venice city. Stay tuned.
Councilman Williams, I'm happy to have this opportunity to meet with you. I haven't had this before. And what really motivated me to be here this evening is the fact that one thing, I think it paints a picture nationally across the entire landscape of America. Most of these programs of this nature, they are heavily strapped for cash. And it has almost become financially impossible to let continuity exist, amongst these programs. Tell me, sir, one, we are happy to have you here. Two, do you have a plan how you intend to help this organization, continue in the presence of such a financial shortage?
Well, one, I agree with everything you just said. The problem is, I think the country, though, has the money. They just like to put it in the wrong places. So they put it in places of people who actually, I believe, don't need it as much. And I think we do the same thing here in the city. That's one of the things I'm always battling the mayor about. I believe he doesn't put the funding where I think we have the best resources. And they give a lot of tax credits and things to people who I particularly think don't really need it. My job, I think, as a councilman, to try to find resources and to work with the community to get better solutions. So your question was, do I have the answers? So I think the answer is we have to get together and figure out what it is. And my job is to be able to show you what's available, where it's available, how I think we can get it. But I think it has to be a we thing, because if you leave it just to any elected official, they're not going to get it done by themselves, and if they tell you they are, they're misinformed of how they do their job. So I think together we should be able to find a way to keep everything going.
Before we proceed to the classroom, there's one more individual that I have to ask a question. This is Miss Karen. So go right ahead.
Councilman Williams, it's a pleasure and an honor to meet with you. It's not necessarily a question, it was just a comment that my experience here so far with my colleague, this is just such a great, motivating program to see adults really have this desire to learn and to grow. And so it is my hope that we will get the type of funding that we need to continue the growth of this program. That was my comment.
Well, it's an honor and pleasure to meet you as well. I'm looking forward to seeing more about the program. My plan is always to support these kind of programs as much as it possibly can. Okay.
Let's go ahead and move on to the classroom.
Pardonne-moi,
They all listen English. This class understands English.
It's okay. I was trying to.
It's English class.
I have
Yes, sir.
a little bit of Creole. I was going to try to use it. But how's everybody doing?
How's everybody's doing?
My name is Jamani Williams. I'm a council member for the 45th District. We're in my district right now, and I was invited here to see all the beautiful faces out here who have taken ESL classes and other classes, and I just wanted to see for myself and see whatever I can do to try to help the program succeed and everybody here succeed, okay? Bonsoir, comment ça va, comment on y est? Pardon-moi, je parlais un petit créole en français. Je parlais anglais. Je m'appelle Jamani Williams, municipal district 45. Well,
District 45.
yeah, 45th district.
Okay,
Yeah.
District 45, ok? Vous représentez District 45.
That's where we are right now.
Ok, c'est là que nous on est là, District 45.
So my job is to try to bring as many resources as I can back to my district to help as many people as I can.
C'est pour me faire tout ça, capable pour apporter autant de ressources possibles dans le district côté peuple.
So everybody knows Mayor Bloomberg.
Tout le monde connaît que Mayor Bloomberg.
There's 51 council members that are supposed to balance his power.
Ok, il y a 50 monde même avec lui que nous les council members. Job c'est balancer pouvoir que nous gagne pour pas venir trop pouvoir.
I'm the one for this district, and we do a lot of battle to try to make sure.
Moi-même représente le district ça et moi engagé en bonne bataille de manière pour nous capables de rassurer nous que nous établis balance ça.
To make sure that he doesn't take the money from you guys and give it to rich people.
Pour nous rassurer nous que il pas prend comme nous pour pas nous riche.
I want to take the money from the rich people and give it to you.
Moi t'aimer pour l'argent dans même qui riche du côté non.
Antenne nous là, pas de question?
Ok. Qui ça nous a fait pour immigrants yo? Ça c'est une dans volet nous yo. Et ensuite nous t'armé pour programme ça continuer.
Well, one, just my parents are immigrants. They come from the island of Grenada.
Et par moi c'est immigrant, ils sont sortis dans une ville qui est la Grenade.
And the second king of Haiti, Henri Christophe, was from Grenada also.
Et
First one. So we have a connection.
par conséquent, moi connecté avec nous. Ça veut dire que j'ai intérêt dans bien-être, dans l'existence.
But I try to do all the things that I can do to help the immigrant population. One of the only problems is that is more under the purview of the federal government. So the city council is limited in what we can do.
Et moi, après tout ça, nous sommes capables d'assister nous, mais il y a un conseil de bagages qui sont difficiles parce que yo pas dans contrôle non, c'est sous contrôle gouvernement fédéral. Pas des bagages que nous avons fait dans ça.
But I've been supportive of the DREAM Act, both on the federal and state level.
OK, il y a un acte qui est le Dream Act et moi supporter ça en pile.
No, I wanted to be able to see her.
Okay.
I'm also, after the unfortunate earthquake,
Acte qui est le Dream Act et moi supporter ça en pile.
no, I wanted to be able to see her.
Okay.
I'm also, after the unfortunate earthquake, I was one of the first people to ask for TPS for the Haitian population, just like they give to Cuba and they gave to Nicaragua.
Et après et tremblement de terre qui passait en Haïti 12 janvier, moi fait tout ça moi capable pour me capable supporter et TPS que nous avons un privilège pour nous recevoir, même gens yo bail peuple cubain en libre, moi fait tout ça capable pour nous-mêmes en tant que peuple haïtien qui est victime du tremblement de terre là, t'es qualifié pour les tout.
And I fund a lot of programs that deal with the immigration population.
Moi fondé un pile programme qui gagne pour avec population immigrant qui vivent dans le pays haïtien.
And I'm very proud that I have the largest population of Haitian immigrants or Haitian parentage outside of Haiti and Florida, right here in the 45th District.
OK, moi content plus fait que moi gagnons large population de haïtiens qui vivent haïtiens après et la Floride, c'est haïtien dans Brooklyn que nous gagnons et plus grande population haïtienne et moi fier.
Merci beaucoup. Bonne chance.
Alright, guys, thank you guys, alright? By the way, guys, this is my class, alright?
Again, we are live on KG22 in one of the classes of Life of Hope. Loulou, qui Jean ou est produit ça? Comment, qui sont tes senti l'autre bois?
Karine, m sot gout an ti bagay la, ou même zan m kap gade KJ22. Et c'est les KJ22 pour prendre parti pour là parce que li bon tout bon. Si m'te ou même d'après les connais.
Qui sont senti l'autre bois?
KJ m senti que m 22 garçons. C'est bon celle nous? 22 hommes.
La voix de Rodrigue Millian.
C'est pour ma péchante jolie.
Qui hier encore a chanté votre mélancolie.
Moi t'as rien connaît, date jour m'a mourir.
Votre amour.
Plus bel moment qui gagne, c'est l'aide de mon rêve.
Et votre joie a grand besoin aujourd'hui de votre générosité afin de continuer de vivre, même avec une condition médicale débilitante, dans la dignité d'un trésor rare de notre terroir.
C'est pas femme seulement qui compte.
Les productions Lionel Lamar veulent galvaniser cet élan de sympathie et de respect à l'endroit du troubadour Rodrigue Millian en organisant un spectacle dédié à sa belle carrière musicale, rehaussé par d'autres invités tels que Toto Nécessité,
les amis pas qu'on est moins.
Isnar Doubi, Yannick Prato, Cubano, King Kino. Ce vibrant hommage s'étend également à deux autres piliers dignes de notre admiration. Le groupe King Passy, pour sa grande contribution à la popularité du mouvement rap haïtien. Oui, ce dimanche de Pâques, 8 avril 2012, écoutez la voix de votre cœur qui vous dirige au théâtre du Brooklyn College pour apprécier en live le JetX et le grand orchestre septentrional au cours de cette 17e édition de remise des trophées. Ouverture du théâtre, 6h PM. Showtime, 7h pile. Billets en prévente, $40. Info, www.haitianmusicaward.com. 516 451 90 78 ou 646 752 47 89.
Pleasure, sir, to have you. We honor you.
Oh, thank you very much. My pleasure to be here. How's everyone doing? As he mentioned, my name is Jamani Williams. I'm the council member for the 45th District. That's where we are right now. And I have the largest population of Haitians outside of Haiti and Florida, so I'm very, very proud of that. But my job is to go around and try to bring as many resources as I can, do some battle with the mayor sometimes because we disagree on where the money should go, but also support programs like this, so I'm very happy to see the work that they'll be doing here, and so happy to see your beautiful and handsome faces. So I wish everyone good luck with everything that they do, okay? Okay, have a good night.
Again, it was at Life of Hope, and we were live for the computer class.
C'est que nous gagnons avec nous à Soya, district de nous, Jumani William, c'est district 45, nous y a, district etc. Que les venus pour garder faire expérience par qui j'ai un programme n'a marché et ça me donne que si des commentaires et des questions me donne que nous demander la Soya et moi l'introduire que n'a bâtiment pour lui welcome okay. Good evening sir again. Thank you.
Bonsoir, comment on y est? Everybody's okay?
Yes.
My name is Jamani Williams. I'm the council member for the 45th District. That's where we are right now. There's 51 council members. Everybody knows Mayor Bloomberg. Our job is to try to balance his power a little bit and try to bring back as many resources as we can.
So, is everybody understand or you have to slow down? Slow down? All right, you trust it for them, please.
Yes. What is that?
Okay, they want me to translate.
Pardonne-moi, je parlais un petit créole en français.
Ok, gen 51 district construit dans l'État New York là. Et puis ça les fait li goumen li parler avec Mayor Bloomberg pour dire qui pour dépenser l'argent pour nous ça la fait dans la communauté.
So I disagree with him a lot on a lot of issues because I don't think he puts the money where it belongs. So it's my job to battle out with him to make sure that you guys get the money and not the rich people who don't really need it.
Li gen quelques problèmes parce que problème nan li dit l'argent rete nan men moun yo ki gen l'argent déjà et puis discussion qui fait c'est pour qui ça moun yo ki gen l'argent déjà pas et puis moun ki pa gen l'argent pas recevoir l'argent que yo besoin.
And I'm very proud to have the largest Haitian concentration outside of Florida and Haiti. So that community is very important to me.
D'ailleurs Floride et Haïti c'est nous même là dans Burkina qui gen plus gros considération haïtienne dans communauté.
And my parents are immigrants also from the island of Grenada. They say the first king, Henri Christophe, was also from Grenada, so we have a nice connection there.
Li di parents li sort dans île de Grenada, li di li bien content parce que yo di premier roi Haïti c'est Henri Christophe.
So I'm going to do everything I can to support programs like this. I'm very happy to be here, see the beautiful faces, and bonne chance.
Li bien content pour là avec nous à soir pour ouais belle figure nous et la aider continuer et des communautés pour supporter programme comme ça.
And give a hand clap for my staff member, Sandra Sanchez.
Thank you.
Nous avons une question?
Oui, nous avons connaître qui date le programme n'a tout pour terminer. Et c'est son programme qui est pour à long terme ou bien à court terme?
So I'm a type of elected official. I don't want to make empty promises. So I don't know the answer to your question, but I am going to fight as hard as possible to get as much resources as I can to get programs like this funded, because that's the only way that the district I represent can be better in life, and I understand that, and it's my job to try to convince the mayor of that also.
Li di li pa faire ken promesse ko li di la joindre l'argent pour nous programme ça mais la peut essayer continuer pour supporter programme comme ça dans communauté ça fait c'est raison ça là.
Si nous fait entrer dans le pays comme si moi d'abord moi me fait venir mais m'ta remet joindre travail, est-ce que tout monde sote ka aider pour m'ta joindre opportunité pour me joindre un bagage pour me faire?
Yeah, you're not alone. That's the only thing I can say. So there's a lot of people who are here who have the same problem. So it's a good thing that you're not alone, but it's a bad thing because there's so many people. That's a question that I can't answer in this small time, but you're welcome to come to the office. I will try the best that we can to help you. I think the two things that people ask me the most about is employment and housing. And so those two are difficult, but we're happy to try the best that we can to help.
Les gens comme ça ou pas pour compte gain tellement grand pile monde qui besoin même problème ça ou gain là ou ka venir dans office la jeune monde pour qui aider so pas worry de ça parce qu'on pas pour compte.
Qui plan qui gagne pour encadrer presque même question un monde qui fait venir qui perdu parce que comme si m'chita la caille moi m'pas faire et m't'a travailler dans pays comme si me senti perdu au moins pour orienter qui ça pour me faire.
She has a similar problem to this young lady here. So she want to know because she used to work in her country and she used to have all those kind of opportunity. What is your office? What can't you do for her in that? Do they have a program for that?
One,
I think that's the point.
Well, one directly, I want to make sure that you understand the entire country is going through this problem. Unfortunately, sometimes when you in another country, there's a lot of expectations.
I was wondering, now you have to have the HHA to get the job, you know, to make it easy. They should have a program like the HHA or the CNA to help them because they have to get the certificate to get job. If you don't have it, there is no way they're going to find a job. Before, yes, but now you have to get the certificate. They could have program a school, you know, the HHA, the CNA, to help them better.
A lot of the issues that are brought up, so you have different levels of government. You have the state, federal, you have the state, and you have the city. So the city council is limited in what we can do, but I do all the things that I can do as a council member to try to address what you're saying.
Okay, before we go, we have to translate what she said. Okay, madame sa te di kon sa ke kounya li vin pi du pou nou ka gen bagay certificat HCR. So li ta remen konnen ki sa monsieur ka fe pou fe bagay lan pi facile. So, okay.
I think you said
Yeah,
No,
she's
but
gonna
yes,
translate.
Oh, yes, li di la pe de, conseiller lan, la pe de, li di la pe de facilité pour aux gens pour nous ka vin faire li pi facile parce que li wè son problème, li wè son gens pour nous ka travail et puis la pour qui organisation, qui l'autre programme dans communauté qui a aidé nous, qui a facilité nous pour nous ka faire diplôme ça.
You said the 3 different levels of government? Yeah, say that.
So, ok. Parce que le problème, c'est parce que nous avons 3 différents niveaux gouvernement. So, avant nous résoudre le problème, ça, nous devons commencer à la tête pour nous juste arriver à la tête pour nous joindre.
Ok. Question par maintenant, c'est sur le monde qui travaille déjà. Et nous avons travail semaine, ça pas de bon pour nous. Et quand nous vient couper le job là, nous avons 2 jours. 2 jours par semaine. Et qui ça capable de faire pour nous dans le cas ça, parce que ça vraiment dur pour nous.
Très bien.
Moi-même, je prends étudier. Je plusieurs côtés, je dis que je parler anglais bien pour me faire un job là. Alors, je me demande, est-ce qu'il n'y a pas une façon de aider nous, parce que je ne peux pas prendre le temps. Okay.
Haitian people experience that black poor people experience, but we need people to be more involved. So sometimes we'll put a call out and say, we want people to come to City Hall so I can fight for the resources, but people don't show up. So then they think it's just me speaking. So people need to get more engaged and active in the community so that when I say come to City Hall, Mr. Mayor, we should do this and that, they'll know that it's not just me, but it's the 500, 600, 700 people behind me that I represent.
We're going to talk about the product 124. 124 is a good product in our community. And what does it do? It goes by the word of NEPRR. The N is a nutrient. What it does is like a vitamin. It serves to make you feel better, feel younger, and then it eliminates fatigue. So basically, if you would like to take a part of this product, all you have to do is dial 917-348-6488, and I'll be able to help you. And you can log on the website that you see on the screen, and I'll be able to guide you to the product. As you know, like I told you, that in our community, KG22 is the intermediate of what's going on. So there was an incident at Nazareth High School, and where people say that you weren't supporting them based on an event that they were supposed to do, and the event was a paid event, and they wind up losing money. The fact that you were standing up there and blocking them from doing the event. Can you tell the community how was it, what was it about?
They misconstrued everything that happened. So Jude and Radio Panu, they do a wonderful event every year that people pay and go out to. This particularly, I had no idea that the event was happening. What happened was somebody called me. I was on my way to another, it was actually a Haitian event, Habnet was having an awards dinner. I was going there. Someone called me to say that there was a problem at Nazareth. That was the first time I had ever heard about the event for this year. So I went there to try to help, to see what was going on. And the police were already there, and I said, let me find out what's going on. But it turns out there was a court order that was stopping them from using the place. That court order was not just for Radio Panu, it was for everybody. So there was Grenadian organizations, Jamaican organizations could no longer use that. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks before, I had an event at Nazareth, and they stopped me from using it because of the same court order. The confusion came in because I had gotten some complaints from a neighboring civic association, the association that's there, much early in the year, saying that there was noise from Nazareth. I sent a letter to Nazareth saying, can we work together to keep the noise down?
Okay.
the guy who, it's not Nazareth, there's a third-party person who rents the stuff that I never knew about. He was already dealing with Nazareth on some problems, and they tried to use a letter that I wrote in court to say that there was problems. So when I found out about that, I wrote another letter telling Nazareth, I'm very upset that you used my letter. This Nazareth High School has been used in the...
So what was your letter about?
The first one was just saying we had some noise complaints. Can we try to find a way to keep the noise level down? And they tried to use that because the guy who was renting the spaces and taking everybody's money...
He was an individual person?
Yes, and he already knew that he was having problems, but he didn't tell everybody in time. So I wrote another letter directly to the judge saying, I'm very upset that, directly to the attorneys, saying that I'm very upset that you've used my letter like this. This Nazareth High School has been used in the community since I was very young. I've gone to many events there. The Haitian community, the Caribbean community, this is very much needed. I want this to stay open.
So do you have any tension with the community whatsoever, or is it now cool because it's around the election?
Well, it's all what?
Is it not cool because it's around the election?
Well, my election is not till next year, but I do everything I can do to better the community, particularly the Haitian community. I spoke to Jude. Jude was there that night, so he saw what happened. I've been on Radio Panu a few times to explain what happened, but it had nothing to do with me. They just tried to put my name in it, and I guess some people try to take it and run. But as I said, I had no idea that event was happening that night until somebody called me. I stopped what I was doing to try to come and help, but there was a court order that the gentleman should have told Jude and should have told Radio Panu beforehand so that people could get their money back instead of them coming that night. But it had nothing
Say no more, so we get the answer. So the community, I believe now you must be satisfied.
If not, give me a call. Okay? Merci.
Again, this was live at Life of Hope at 1886 Nostrand Avenue. As he said, today it was a pleasure to meet the council member, Jermaine Williams. So basically, we get the enlightenment about what was going on. So, on connaît toujours, en pile monde toujours fait petit parole en pile, but nous connaît dans KJ22, faut nous poser des questions personnellement pour nous connaître côté vérité ailleurs. So nous pas jamais prendre ça moun a dit et puis pour nous rester comme ça pour nous parler, pour nous faire parler en pile sans nous pas connaître. So nous prend toute information dans Bush City Council en lui-même, Jermaine Williams. Again, that was live at Life of Hope. It was a pleasure to be here today, and nous gagnons tout haïtien, nous gagnons poser tout ça où tu besoin poser, surtout sur le plan de immigration et tout ça. Eh ben, bye bye, à la prochaine.
C'est un bon jour pour moi mettre ma genou, mandez au pardon petit doudou, au dos de malgré moi faire la société qu'a pensé fou, famille sans mi, te mettre des sous, moi je suspends faire joujou, en restant ensemble pour toujours.
Baby, listen. Chérie, faut-moi y aller tout le temps. Ma vie va casser, moi-même c'est vrai, bagarité. Déjà décidé.
Ça c'est moins que la cause. L'amour nous fait divorce.